Hello and welcome. I am the Suit&Tie Dip&Chew Guy, and this is my number 8 review of Series 2. Series 2 being Wintergreen Long Cut. And as you just saw, it will be of another Skoal product. Skoal has 2 entries in the first premium tier. Yesterday I did Skoal Classic Wintergreen, and today will be Skoal Wintergreen Extra. Now that I've thought about it, though, right before the video, this may be a case of this should have been in the second tier, because this is extra is sort of Skoal's budget line. And there are some slight differences in even the packaging. So let's take a look at that packaging right now. It is your normal U.S. Smokeless Tobacco Company Skoal layout. A U.S. Smokeless boxed raised rim. Skoal is raised, the word, and the 3/4 circle, half circle that goes around the can past the S and the L. There is a slight raise between the warning label and the green above. The green is different from the regular. I would say this is a more, it fades to a forest towards the outer edges. The center is a lighter green, more in line of what one would think when thinking of wintergreen. All right, it's a green that's usually used in a lot of wintergreen products. It is the lighter version of that slightly. It's a lighter green than, let's say, the front of a Kodiak product or Timberwolf or Cooper, but it's still very pine tree-ish, I suppose. The reason why I'm going into this, because I'm not sure if these colors are really coming out right on my camera. That's why I keep describing the color in detail here. Anyway, going to the side band, barcode, the scrunched warning label, which only goes halfway around this can for whatever reason. Skoal.com is the website. It is 100% U.S. tobacco, or as they word it, American tobacco. Branding. So 1.2 ounce can, net weight, manufacturer's information, U.S. Smokeless Tobacco Company of Nashville, Tennessee. Now this is where the product packaging changes from regular Skoal and basically all U.S. smokeless products. There is no stamped can with this, and I didn't really realize this until I actually bought this can. It has been literally years since I had an extra product from Skoal, and I believe it was the rich version. I don't know if I've ever had Skoal Wintergreen Extra, but as you can see, there is no guaranteed fresh. And this is the normal can of Skoal. This is what all U.S. smokeless products come in, guaranteed and fresh down the bottom. Pinpoint yellow point ink. All right, all Copenhagen, all Skoal products come like this. Even Husky comes in a can like this. All right, the only one that doesn't, besides the Skoal Extra, is the and I just lost Red Seal. Sorry, lost my thought there for a second. Red Seal comes in a sort of generic looking can, but Red Seal is a larger can. I mean, the dimensions of the can itself are a little bit bigger because of that whole 25% more tobacco thing. So that's sort of not a surprise that the can on that would be a little different. This, I'm not quite sure. The other surprise I found on this was it's got a coupon on the back, which I didn't even realize until yesterday. So let's see. It is a coupon with barcode. It folds out. And it's $1 off your next 2 cans of Skoal Classic. That doesn't beat the coupons they mail to you, but I suppose if it's on a can, there is a convenience factor there. I'll put it aside. So, there is a date code at the bottom of this. It is sell by January 6, 2019, so we're well within date. I am going to crack the can because this is the first take. Oh, that's not good. Labels start coming off there. Labels, okay. That, glue fail. Glue fail anywhere it met the metal lid. Okay, it is wintergreen. Not overly sweet smell. Not overly strong, like strong wintergreen smell. Pleasant enough. No smell of bitterness. The cut, there is a little inconsistency in the cut, but to tell you the truth, and I did say yesterday that I thought I had a bad can and had been unlucky, but to tell you the truth, the cut of this looks a little bit better than the actual Skoal Classic product I did last night. But here is a shot. Moisture level looks all right. As I said before, I automatically assume Skoal products are going to be slightly on the drier side. Now, this product does retail at least $1 underneath the regular Skoal Classic products. So I don't know what that brings it down to, and I didn't save a receipt from where I bought this. I did buy this locally, but I think I paid under $3 for it. I'm going to take a pinch, and then I'm going to hit pause, and I'll be back in a second. Oh, and that wasn't great. Okay, so that's what we're looking like there. All right. Little bit bigger than I intended. Back in a second. Okay, and I am back. Okay, actually, you know what? This isn't bad at all. It's not an overly sweet product, but I think it might be just slightly sweeter than the Skoal Classic Wintergreen. All right. The cut is more consistent. Now, as I said last night, the Skoal Classic Wintergreen can I had might have been just an off can. You know, everybody has a bad day some days, you know, and I think that can had a bad day at some point. Anyway, the consistency in the mouth, it's staying together, it's staying formed. There's a slight tingle, little bit more so than I had with the Classic, but today I wasn't dipping wintergreen all day. Yesterday when I did the Classic, I had been, so that could affect my judgment or the mouthfeel of that. The flavor's all right. The flavor, I mean, I don't mind it. I'm starting to get used to wintergreens by this point. Nicotine is low. I'll probably keep this in, though, after this video is done. I mean, I don't see any reason to take it out. Tin note is, again, it's a milder wintergreen. It's smell. It's milder as the like Copenhagen Smooth was. It's milder like that. The smell's just not as strong. Like if I put it over here, yeah, see, I can't smell the can from here. Some of the other ones I opened up, I could have had the can anywhere in the room and I would have smelled wintergreen, you know, within a minute or two. So the flavor's a little subdued. The smell of the product itself is a little subdued. It's not real sweet, but I do detect a little sweetness there in the background. It's not bitter, I know that. I think I actually like it better than the classic Wintergreen, to tell you the truth. It's cheap. I mean, see, here's the problem with this. This is cheap, but really, I could probably go get a can of Stoker's for less. This stuff's easier to find around here anyway. But so it is a cheaper Skoal product, but the quality seems to be there. The back of the can, the fact that they, I mean, it's a sturdy enough can. It's just the fact that why did they change this one? Is that the corner they're cutting with this product to keep the price down? If it is, I guess, I guess what at the end of the day you really should worry about is what's inside the can. But it's an all right product. It's not something I'd probably be buying again for myself. But I mean, if you like wintergreen, or if you're new to dipping and you may like wintergreen, you may want to give Skoal Wintergreen Extra a try. All right. It's an all right product. This yesterday I didn't mention it. The classic came out in 1984. The Extra came out in 2011, and I believe there's 4 different kinds of Extra. I'd have to recheck. I don't know off the top of my head. Anyway, thank you for watching, guys. Thanks for subscribing. I'll be doing shout-outs again when I check. I haven't actually gotten onto YouTube yet today. I wanted to do this before my computer started overheating. I will be back soon to do the last of the premiums. In fact, I may very well do it tonight. It is Kodiak. And that will be the number 9 review of Series 2 and the final premium. So I may get that out of the way tonight. And then there'll be a couple chew reviews and other things. Anyway, thank you for watching. Thanks for the comments, the likes. Do take care of yourselves, and God bless.